Twisted Big D here. We're at the Pittston terminal over here at the training facility. We're gonna go check it out. Well, I'm over here in Pittston, PA. We're gonna take a little tour inside the building, and this is pretty much what you're gonna expect. You're gonna get here on a pretty much, more than likely, a Sunday night. Whenever you come here, you're gonna come in Sunday night sometime in there. They're gonna get you into the hotel, and you won't see the terminal until Monday, I believe. Whenever you come here Monday, you're gonna find the classroom. You're gonna go into the classroom. There's gonna be Richard, or maybe Ryder, or maybe Blake come in there and talk to you. They're gonna let you know what's going on, and you're more than likely gonna be in this classroom right here. This is one of the classrooms that you'll be coming to when you come out here to Pittston, PA for a CDL school. Then you're gonna have that class in there. They're gonna go over everything you need to do to get ready, like an interview process. Maybe you'll take an interview. You're gonna do a lot of stuff in that classroom, and you're gonna find out everything that you need to finish that week in those days you have the classes. So you'll be able to eat at the cafeteria. You're gonna learn about a lot of stuff. You're gonna have to take CBTs, this computer-based training. Pay attention to these training videos. They're about pre-trip, or I don't think there's one about pre-trip. Let me take that back. There's videos on like the APU backing, maybe some winter training. I mean, there's a lot of good information on those videos. Pay attention to them. Like, there's gonna be that boring sexual harassment one. I mean, we want to educate you to be professionals. We're putting out professional drivers. So you'll be in this room right here. This is the room you do your CBTs on. You can learn a lot about trucking by doing these CBTs. They have a lot of great information on them. It's just computer-based training. And here's what the front row looks like. Next, you're going to be in the simulator room. Now, that simulator is like driving a real truck. It's not a video game. Everybody says it's like a video game. It's not a video game. If you hit somebody on that simulator, they're going to look at you like you hit a real person. If you're over there laughing, joking around, playing about it, they're going to take that serious, because they don't know you. You might actually feel like that's the right response when you hit someone in real life. They might think that you're crazy and you laugh at that. That's not funny. I mean, it's serious. That's like driving a real truck. They're looking at it like you're driving a real truck. They're trying to see what you do in the basics. So do that simulator right. I mean, it made me motion sick. I ain't gonna lie, it made me motion sick, but you know, we needed I just got through it. You know, it made me motion sick. I got through it. We had a guy playing around on it. They warned him. He was playing around on it, going too fast. They warned him. He was playing around, going too fast. They took him out the classroom. We never seen that guy again. So I'm pretty sure he went home because he was playing around. They figured if he's playing around on that simulator, he's going to play around on a truck. A truck is no toy. Nothing to play around with. That's 80,000 pounds going down the road. You could really, really kill somebody. Alright, this is the simulator room. And this is the simulator where you get to practice driving a truck for reals. And it's not a game, it's a simulator. Well, that's a little tour of the Pittston training room for whenever you come out here to Pittston. So, you know, it's a little tour out there. Well, if you're coming out here to the Pittston area for training, it's a really good place. You don't have to worry about getting a fresh trainer that's never trained anybody else before, because as far as I know, they don't have a class that you can become a trainer over here. Like in Springfield, there's a class where you become a trainer, and you take this week-long class, and then you become a trainer. You get a student from there. Over here in Pittston, as far as I know, all of the trainers over here are pretty much been doing this for a little while. So you're gonna get an experienced trainer versus maybe a brand new one. I'm not trying to dog anyone that's brand new. I was brand new once. We all had to start somewhere. I mean, there's a lot of great brand new trainers out there. My first student ever trifected. You know, it's kind of like, you got to start somewhere. You start on the bottom, you work your way up. I've been in Pittston these last few days. Right now I'm not feeling so hot. I don't know if I caught a cold or something. I started feeling bad earlier today, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. I'm exhausted right now. I need to really go to bed. So after this video, I'm gonna hit the sack. I'm going to bed. And you know, I'm out here. I've been out here. It's been snowing every day. I feel like I'm living in a snow globe right now. You know, it's quite an experience over here in Pittston. You know, especially for me being in Texas. It snows in Texas where I'm from. We shut down the whole city. My student out here, he's doing good. He's a really great guy. We're gonna get him his CDL. He's a really good guy. He's a great family man. He changed his life around just to get to this point. He always wanted to drive a truck, and for him to come out here, first off, he had to completely change his life just to get here. Because, you know, I don't want to put his business out there too much, but he had to pretty much change his life just to come out here. Really great guy. I got to know him a lot. He's a really good person, and I really want him to succeed. He's a great guy. I don't want to name him because I don't know if he's cool with that or not, but he'll be out there on the roads pretty soon. He's a great guy. If any of my students ever need me or even need anything from me, they can always call me. I always keep in touch with most of my students, because if they need something and they're, say TNT's going bad, they call me and I help them out. You know, I mean, just because we're done with PSD doesn't mean I'm done with you. My student Joshua, he got on a truck, and his trainer somehow rode that truck while he was asleep. He calls me up and he tells me his situation, and I thought to myself, I said, man, Joshua's a good dude, good student, good people. And I was all like, what I'm gonna do. At that point, I didn't have a student, you know. Maybe God told me, hey, don't have a student right now because I need you to help Joshua. Whatever it might have been. Joshua's trainer rode a truck. He called me. He told me what was going on. So I called my fleet manager, said, hey, this happened to Joshua. Look him up. You know, I said, I'm going to go pick him up and finish his miles. He goes, you sure you're going to do that? You don't do TNTs. And I don't like doing TNTs. I really don't. It affects my money. You know, it affects my work. I mean, it just, to me, it's moving truck, trying to sleep. It's not good. I was like, he only has 10,000 miles. That's easy. That's 2, maybe 3 weeks. So I was like, I'll go get him. Come to find out that I find out that trainers out there are not teaching their students nothing, TNT. So what I found out is that he had a TNT trainer that drove, like, let him drive all the time, but pretty much whenever he had to back into somewhere, he was going to wake me up. Whenever he had to do something on the Qualcomm up there, he didn't even know the paperwork. I was like, you're almost done with TNT and you don't know the paperwork? You don't know what is up with this? I mean, it was really sad. Like, I know I probably got on his case, and he was like, what? First doc he pulled up to, he wakes me up. He's all like, hey, I need your help. I said, you need my help? He's all like, yeah, I need your help. I said, okay, I'm getting up. You know, let's what's going on? He said, I need help backing into this dock. I said, all right, where's your dock at? He goes, it's right there in front of the truck. I said, you didn't even attempt it? He's all like, nah, I didn't want to hit nothing. I said, dude, let's get this straight. I said, I want you to attempt it. You attempt it, you try to back it in, get out and look no more than twice. If you get out and look the first time and you think you can get it, try it. You get out the second time, you think you can get it, try it out. If you're gonna get out the third time, wake me up, because you're having too many problems. The more you try on your own, the better you will get. The less your trainer has to get out there and help you, the better you are. What's the trainer going to do when he gets out? He's going to help you by getting out and looking. And he's going to watch everything. He's going to be your get out and look guy, like, so you're not getting in and out. That's what he's doing. Hey, stop. You're about to hit something. Pull up. Try it again. Pretty much that's what I did. The paperwork, I got a spiral notebook out. We wrote down everything. I said, there's your key. That's how you do all your stops. Because also that day after we got in the dock, I said, did you send your macro for the arrival? He said, what macro? What's a macro? I said, the paperwork on the Qualcomm. He said, I didn't know how to do that. Well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not feeling good, and I don't know, something's wrong with me. I'm not feeling good anyways. And thank you all my subscribers. Oh, I really got to go now. My boy Oren, I know you can't see my screen over there, what I see. My boy Oren's calling me, so thank you for subscribing, subscribers. New guys, subscribe, hit the bell. You leave comments, like the video. I'm going to answer that call, Oren.